What the fuck am I doing here? I felt funny about this job from the right off. I should have just said no thank you and walked, but I never fucking listened. Every time I get burned buying weed, I knew that guy was alright, I just felt it, but I wanted to believe him. If it were really high stick, then whoa baby, but it never fucking is. And I always said if I ever felt that same way about a job again, I'd walk. I did, and I didn't because of fucking money.
What's done is done. I need you cool. Are you cool?
I'm cool.
I'm gonna have a smoke. You want a smoke?
Why not?
Right. Let's go through what happened, yeah? We're in the place, everything's going fine, then the trigger gets pulled. I turn around, and there's cops outside. You're right, it was like blam. I open my eyes, they're really there. And all of a sudden everyone starts going apeshit, and Mr. Blonde starts shooting all the...
That's not correct.
What's wrong with it?
The police didn't show up until, when the alarm went off. They showed up until Mr. Blonde started shooting.
As I heard the alarm, I saw the cops.
I'm telling you, it wasn't that soon. The police didn't let their presence be known until Mr. Blonde started shooting. I'm not saying they wasn't there, I'm saying they was there, but they didn't let their presence be known until Mr. Blonde started shooting everybody. Can't you see that, Mr. White?
Enough with this Mr. White shit.
Please don't tell me your name because I sure ain't tell you mine.
You're right, this is bad. How did you get out?
I shot my way out. I blasted it. Everyone was blasting each other, so I tagged a couple of cops. Did he kill anyone?
A few cops.
No, real people.
Just cops.
Do you believe Mr. Blonde?
That was the most insane fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Why the fuck would you hire someone like that?
I don't want to kill anybody, but if you're stood in my way, one way or the other, you're moving out my way.
That's exactly how I look at it. A choice between doing 10 years and taking out some stupid fucker. I ain't no choice at all. But I mean, I'm not a madman. Why would Joe hire a guy like that? What do you reckon, he panicked or got trigger happy?
I think he's a sick fucking maniac. I was that fucking close to taking his ass out myself. Everybody panics. When things get tense, everybody panics. It's natural to panic. I don't know where you come from, what your name is, you panic. You panic inside, you panic in your head, you take a couple of seconds and panic. You get a grip of the situation, and what you don't do is start shooting the goddamn place down.
What you're supposed to do is act like a professional. A psychopath is not a professional. You can't work with psychopaths, because you don't know what that sick arsehole's going to do next.
Did you see what happened?
As soon as me and Mr. Orange jumped in the car, Mr. Brown floored it. Not a clue what happened after that.
And at that point, it became every man for himself. As far as Mr. Blonde and Mr. Blue are concerned, I ain't got the foggiest. But once I got out, I never looked back.
What do you think?
Well, I think the cops caught him and killed him.
You don't think they pulled through?
That would be a fucking miracle. Well, if they did get out, where are they?
You don't reckon one of them got all of the diamonds and pulled her?
No.
Where are they?
I got him.
Where are they? In the car?
No, I got him alright. I ain't got him on me, and they're not in the car. But if you want to, you can come with me to get him. But first, fucking listen here, right? Someone's in the league with the cops. We got a Judas amongst of a miss. And we need our fucking heads examining for waiting around here.
The plan was to be here.
Yeah, well, where is everybody then? The plan became null and void when everyone found out that we had a rat amongst us. And Mr. Blue and Mr. Blonde could be dead for all we know. Or they could be expecting them down at the station. I know they don't know our names, but they could be singing about this place. And the cops could be on the way right here, right now.
I swear to God, I'm fucking jinxed.
What?
2 jobs back, it was a 4-man job. We discovered there was an undercover cop.
No shit.
Like, let's forget the whole thing.
So who's it this time? Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue? Is it Joe? Is it Joe's show? Has he set all this thing up?
I've known Joe since a long time.
You've known Joe since a long time. I've known Joe since he was a little kid. But me saying Joe didn't do it is ridiculous. I can say I didn't do it, because I did. I know what I did and didn't do. But for all I know, you're the rat.
For all I know, you're the rat.
Now you're using your head. For all we know, he set this whole thing up.
Jesus Christ.